So today we're going to be installing the Trail Gear Oasis 2-in-1 rain cover and shade on a 2021 JL. Now with that being said, all 2-door and 4-door models will fit with our products, just depending on what model vehicle you have. It depends on how you're going to tighten your straps. We're about to show you guys. Simply start by removing your soft top. Now that we have the 3 back windows out of the vehicle, we're going to be installing the 2-in-1 rain cover and shade. So start simply by aligning your strap right onto the roll bar. You want to allow about 2 to 4 inches here. Then once you get it secure, we can make sure it's flush with your roll bar and in the middle. Once those are tight, we'll go over to the passenger side of the vehicle and repeat the same steps. Now with that being said, as you can see here in the video, as I pull this strap, it tightens it up tight, flush with your soundbar. You want to give it a good pull, make sure it's tight, flush with your soundbar, and then simply reinstall your strap. And there you guys are. There it is, installed on a 2-door JL. All right guys, now that we have the product installed on a 2-door JL roll bar, we're going to show you guys how to cover it up in the rain. So first step, open your back door. Take 1 step up. Now when you guys first receive your products, these 2 middle straps here are not used to go around the soundbar. They are only used for the 4-door. So with that being said, what I like to do, just simply tuck them up out of the way by using the existing Velcro. Now that we'll deploy the rain cover. So as you can see, our products come with 6 fillable sandbags, a collapsible tent pole, and ground spike we'll get to later in the video. All of our products come with a nice little aluminum rod. What this does is you can put it back into your rear cup holder, or you can put it right in between the 2 seats. Simply expand it up and apply slight tension on the material and lock it into place to keep everything from ponding. So now once we get our material out, all of our products are sewn to the inside of the bag. So with that being said, the product's never going to leave the bag. There's never going to be a question of what's left, right, front, or back. Simply unroll the material, give it a nice little toss forwards. From there, you can see here we have our back flap section of the rain cover. With the 2-door version, you will want to start with the back flap section. So from there, make sure everything's pulled out. You can go ahead and get the material down on the sides. Connect your Velcro here at the rear. Connect our other side of Velcro here on the driver's side. From there, you'd want to start with your rear strap. There are holes right into the frame, as you can see here. From there, you want to take your middle strap at the rear. Now that we have our back flap section secured, as you can see here, we'll just gently walk our material forwards. All right guys, now that we have the back flap section secured for the 2-door, we're going to start by placing our aluminum rod into our cup holder. Now this will keep everything from ponding at the end of the day. If you're into a hard torrential downpour, if it's just a light dew, you guys do not have to use the pole. It's totally up to you guys on whether you want to install the pole. Simply go right into the cup holder, expand it right up, tighten it up. Then from there, take your same clips. Now all of our clips here at Trail Gear Oasis are push button. With that being said, you can either push the button to tighten the cable or push the button to loosen the cable. Use your factory hole right there in the frame. Simply pull the product tight. All right guys, now that we have our pole in place into the center cup holder on our 2-door JL, we're going to take our adjustable strap, go right in here to the front of the frame. You'll see a larger hole up here at the front. Simply tighten everything up. Now if you guys have a TJ, YJ, CJ7, JK, or JL. All right guys, now that we have our side secure, we can either take our ropes, we can go down to a bumper itself or a step, or we can crisscross them right here into the front just to add a little extra security. Now you guys are ready for the rain. Now we're going to show you guys how to take our rain cover off and roll everything up. Now that we have all 7 straps removed, we're going to start by taking down our center pole, which allows water from ponding. Now that our pole is out of the way, we're going to simply walk the material back about halfway. Repeat the same process over here on the driver's side as well. We're going to simply start by walking the material backwards. From there, we're going to flip it over. There's two seams that run our product, one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side. As you can see here, simply fold the driver's side to the passenger side to the driver's side. Now you're as wide as your roll bar. From there, you want to make one more fold. Simply just start rolling everything right up. As you're rolling, you can collect your ropes and straps. You tuck them right in with the material as you're rolling. Once you get to the back flap section here, you can simply tuck it in on both sides and collect any straps. Tuck those right into the material as well. Allow the air to come out of the product. From there, we're going to simply tuck it right back into the bag itself. Connect the Velcro onto the bag. And from there, you have successfully packed up your Trail Gear Oasis 2-in-1 rain cover and shade. All right, guys, now we're going to show you guys how to install and set up the canopy shade portion of our product. Now you have 6 fillable sandbags. On each sandbag it has a sleeve right here on the side of the sandbag to allow the tent pole to slide through. I recommend rocks. It is a lot easier to pick up the rocks if it happens to spill in the back of the vehicle than sand. Now in the separate compartment in the front here, we have our collapsible tent pole and we also have our ground spikes. We're going to simply start by connecting the tent pole at each chrome tab. Keep in mind it comes with 6 sandbags, so with that being said, you want to stay about 5 to 6 inches outside of your rear tire here. And you have 2 sandbags right up here at your very front. Now we're ready to grab the material out of the bag. You guys will notice that there are 2 tabs of elastic up here at the top. Or if you have a hard top, they go right around your actual physical roll bar. Simply going to start by unrolling all the material. Everything's stretched out. We're going to grab the material here and our tent pole. There is a provided pouch right on the front of all of our products. All right, guys, so now that we have our tent pole partially through, as you notice here, we have a webbing that allows our ropes to come straight forwards. You will have to help it through right here with our tent pole. And if you've noticed, you can see here we also have a Velcro tab. I know you guys are curious of what that does. We actually sell a 3.5 foot extension that allows more room underneath the shade for family, friends, anybody that wants to come and hang out. So once we get to about 3 chrome tabs left is where you want to stop. That'll ensure that the material is even on both sides. Feeding it into your actual sandbag. Now from there, keep in mind you want to be about 6 to 8 inches outside of your tire. You want to go ahead and stand this section in, kind of give it a good little push if you're in grass area or sand. From there, you want to walk your tent pole up and you will slide it into the other sandbag here. Now from here, guys, what we'll do is we will grab our straps and ropes. Simply walk to the front, run it right through your sandbag. Now all of our products here, they have plastic little clips. They'll go through the rope itself and connect right back to itself. Now we're going to grab our other rope. We'll walk that to the front here. We're going to run it right through our sandbag. And we're going to tighten up our rear sandbags as well. We're going to repeat the same process over here on our passenger side. Our products are rated for 25 mile an hour or less. Now with that being said, we highly recommend that the wind is going directly through the product. That is if you're parked at the beach or pretty much just a windy area in general. Now with that being said, you do want to make sure here that your Velcro is undone, allowing the wind to flow through our products. Once the Velcro is undone, you can simply tuck the back flap section here that is used for the rain cover. Grab your straps as you can see, tuck them up in, give it a nice little roll, and sit it right into your rear seat. That way that is out of your way while you're enjoying the day. Now you can see our shade portion of our product is set up on a 2021 two-door JL. Now it's time to enjoy our day. All right, guys, now we're going to show you guys how to disassemble our shade portion. We're going to start up here at the front, undo one of our ropes, then start by undoing all of the straps on the sides. You guys can also go ahead and undo the Velcro tab that's up here, which holds it to the roll bar. Repeat the same process on the driver's side as well. All right, now that we have all of our straps undone, Simply all we have left is our front rope here at the front. We're going to leave that connected. From there, we're going to work the material to where it goes to the ground with the tent pole. All right, now we have everything on the ground. We're going to walk back up. We're going to undo our last rope. Now we're going to walk over here to our other sandbag. We're going to simply slide the sleeve out. From here, what I like to do is, as you can see, the tent pole is still in the material. I like to simply grab the material right here by the strap, simply walk it backwards. From there, you can just push the tent pole over a little, pull the material. Push the tent pole all over just a few. Now it's completely out. From here, guys, we're going to go back to the same process as rolling it for the cover use as well. There's two seams that run the entire product. Simply fold it over to the driver's side seam, grab the driver's side seam, fold it to the passenger side seam. From there, we're just as wide as the roll bar. We're going to fold one more time. Then we're going to start rolling everything up. As we go, we're going to collect our ropes and our straps like usual. Tuck those right into the existing material as we roll. Now that we've got everything up to here, we're going to start by collapsing our tent pole. We'll grab our tent pole. Our tent poles break down pretty much at every chrome tab, so simply pull the tent pole and just start tearing it down. All right, guys, now we're going to collect our back flap material, which is not used during the shade portion of our product. And just simply tuck that right in with the material. I'm going to roll it all the way up tight. Tuck it back into our bag here. From there, we're going to grab our tent pole sleeve out. We're going to grab our tent pole. We're going to slide it right into our pouch. We're going to pull the rope tight. We're going to secure that back into our easy storage compartment, which is on the front of all of our bags. Close that compartment. Grab your material. Start tucking it right into the bag itself. Collect all your straps. Make sure they're tucked in as well. We're going to start by connecting the Velcro at one end of the bag. Work our way by tucking the material and closing the bag at the same time. Now that we have our bag closed up, we're ready to head out for our next adventure. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content coming from Trail Gear Oasis. Thank you guys for watching.